Construction of the Berlin Wall, August 13, 1961. During the Cold War, the Berlin Wall was constructed as a barrier separating East Germany from West Germany. The wall was built by East German authorities to prevent population escape. With the construction of the wall, Berlin was physically divided between the two sections, and East Berlin was isolated from West Berlin. The Berlin Wall not only blocked the crossings between East and West Berlin, but also impeded communication between East and West Germany. With the construction of the wall, families, friends, and loved ones were separated, and many people lost the opportunity to migrate. Over time, the Berlin Wall was reinforced, and border controls became even stricter. Identity checks and controls for border crossings were conducted on both sides of the wall. Barbed wire was placed on top of the wall, and escape tunnels were dug. The construction of the Berlin Wall greatly hindered the escapes from East Germany to West Germany. With the construction of the wall, East Germany aimed to prevent a large portion of its citizens from escaping. The wall was a total of 155 km long and subjected over 45,000 people to detention and arrest. The Berlin Wall was guarded by East German authorities with watchtowers and minefields. Border police and soldiers were stationed near the wall. Berliners living on both sides of the border faced significant restrictions in their daily lives. Those living in East Berlin were deprived of basic freedoms such as traveling to or working in West Berlin. The Berlin Wall in West Berlin became a symbol of West Germany and was used as an intimidating emblem. Graffiti, messages, and political slogans were written on the wall in West Berlin. While the wall was seen as a symbol of oppression by the residents of West Berlin, it was a prison wall for the people of East Berlin. The wall in West Berlin attracted tourists and drew visitors from all around the world. Until the late 1980s, the Berlin Wall symbolized the tension between East and West. However, in 1989, popular movements and reformist policies in Eastern Europe began to result in regime changes. In May 1989, Hungary allowed East German citizens to visit Hungary and migrate to the West. This provided an access point for East German citizens to reach the West. This move gained momentum to the process leading to the fall of the wall. In October 1989, a major protest movement started in East Germany. Thousands of people took to the streets with demands for more freedom, democracy, and reforms. These protests tried to strengthen the East German government and suppress the calls for change. However, the protests grew and became uncontrollable. During this period, similar popular movements and demands for democracy emerged in other Eastern European countries as well. The East German government proposed some reforms and travel freedom to calm down the protests. The next day, on November 9, 1989, during a press conference, a government spokesperson announced the opening of the wall's crossings. This unexpected announcement drew people to the wall, and crowds gathered demanding the crosses. This marked the beginning of the process leading to the fall of the Berlin Wall. Residents of East and West Berlin came together, climbed onto the wall, and started celebrating the crosses. Families and friends who had been separated for years were able to reunite. This event was celebrated worldwide as a symbol of unity and freedom. The fall of the Berlin Wall was regarded as a sign of the end of the Cold War era. The demolition of the wall led to the reunification of East and West Germany and the reestablishment of Germany as a single nation. Some sections of the Berlin Wall are still preserved today and open to visitors as a monument. These sections serve as a reminder of the symbolic value and historical significance of the wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall remains in memory as a representation of people's struggle for freedom and a united Germany. This event is considered a historical turning point and holds a significant place in German history. The fall of the Berlin Wall emphasizes the consequences of totalitarian regimes and people's desire to come together freely. This event inspires people with the power to overcome boundaries and obstacles, and instills belief in a hopeful future. The fall of the Berlin Wall will always live on in our memories, and continue to be remembered as a milestone for humanity.